did. Stuttgart cheating up. Warren's going to put it on the ground. It's touched, and now someone will fall on it for Stuttgart back at the 31. One of the upper linesmen for Stuttgart touched it. Jacinto kicked it hard and low. Stuttgart will recover it at the 31. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Warren has 2 timeouts remaining. And the Riceburgs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line, down by 2 scores now. 13 points, 40-27. They'll stay with the twin backs in the backfield. Poole on one side, Hawkins on the other side. Tamir Coppins, the quarterback. Play action. Coppins rolling right. Coppins in trouble now, forced out of the pocket. He'll avoid it. He's got a lot of room. At the 20, out to the 25. Going to be hit and brought down, finally at the 27-yard line.
I actually thought he had more room than that, Jimmy.
Defense came up and made the stop on him, as that was Maddox Lassiter along with number 7, Lee Johnson, coming up from the safety. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Again, wanting to throw. Throws underneath. This one's complete to Strange. Strange has the first down as he'll step out of bounds out at the 42-yard line. And that's going to stop the clock. They'll move the chains as he gets out of bounds with 2:25 to go. They can't throw that short pass very many times.
No.
With only 2:25 remaining.
Now we got whistle, and Warren wants a time.
We'll take it. We'll be back with more Lumberjack football after this.
In a vehicle accident, whether major or minor, you worry about damage repairs. There's no need to worry when you have someone like James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, to repair your damage. They are the oldest body shop in Warren, and they can repair your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass and Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 414 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
At Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren, you'll find a complete line of feed for all your livestock. That's right, Johnson's Hardware now stocks a complete line of feed for all your dogs, cats, cows, horses, chickens, whatever you may want to feed, you'll find it at Johnson's. Not only do they have all electrical, plumbing, and hardware needs, you'll find a complete line of feeds at Johnson's Hardware. So go by and check it out. Highway 63 North in Warren. Johnson's Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
On first down, Stuttgart will try a quick pass underneath. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Strange again. Just that short curl pattern, about 6 yards. But the incomplete pass stops the clock with 2:22 remaining. Warren took the timeout just to give his defense a breather, I think, is what Coach Henry was trying to do.
Yeah.
Let him catch their breath. 2nd down and 10 now for the Riceburgs. Warren leading 40-27. Riceburg, Coppins, straight back, rolling to his right, throwing down the field. Ball is going to be off the fingertips of his intended receiver, Joel Ledbetter. As it looked like maybe Jalen Lee might have got a finger on it. It deflected it just enough to mess the timing up of the receiver. That stops the clock again with 2:16 now left to play. At Stuttgart looking at 3rd down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Wow. What a second half of football we have had. 40-27, Warren on top of Stuttgart. Riceburg's 3rd down and 10. 2. Coppins out of the gun. Straight drop. Warren rushes 4. Coppins all day. Now forced out of the pocket, and he's going to be hit and sacked. They'll mark his forward progress somewhere upfield, but coming through to get the sack, that is rough. And David, we got to select a player of the game. We've had some big plays out of some big players.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you.
Landon's been in on, that's a couple of sacks he's been on.
Had a great game. Maddox Lassiter's had a Jakar.
Over 100 yards and only 6 or 7 carries. 2 carries. And then
6 carries for 119 yards.
Then you look at the sophomore at running back, Traylon Jackson. He's had a good ball game tonight. On the defensive side, you've had Maddox, you've had Landon Wolf, you've had Aiden Weaver. Boy, just a lot of big plays. That's what Coach Embry talked about last week. You know, Whitehall had 2 or 3 players that stepped up and made big plays.
Yes.
Warren didn't have anybody. Well,
No.
tonight, he's had some big plays out of a lot of different players. 4th down and 15. The loss was 5. Stuttgart will have it 4th and 15. 2:06 remaining. Coppins straight drop. Warren will rush 4. Coppins is going to run it now. Coppins up to the 40. Coppins to midfield. Coppins down the left sideline at the 45 of Warren. He'll be run out of bounds at the 42. He'll pick up the first down and more and stop the clock with 1:57 to go. Warren leading by 13, 40-27. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
But time's slowly running out.
Warren just wants to make everything sure everything stays in front of him. Nothing gets behind anybody. Coppins again. They go with the twin backs in the backfield. Coppins again out of the gun. Straight drop. Again, Warren rushes 4. Coppins, screen pass over the middle is going to be incomplete. Intended for Daniel Poole. It went up in the air, and the big defensive lineman, Marcus Green, almost intercepted it, almost picked it off. That'll stop the clock with 1:51 to play.
Yes.
But an incomplete pass does stop. Down in from the Lumberjack 42. Warren leading 40-27. Twin receivers come wide right, Strange wide to the left. Put Hawkins in motion. He'll come as a receiver now out flat. Coppins looking downfield, throws, has a man open. It's overthrown and off his fingertips, incomplete. Pass again intended down there for Ledbetter at the 32-yard line.
You know, we say that if you can get your hands on it, you should catch it. But, boy, that was a tough catch.
It'll be 3rd and 10. The clock stops with 1:45 now left to go. Warren trying to hold on to a 13-point lead and take down the number 2 team in the state in many polls in the Class 4A. 3rd down and 10. Coppins again out of the shotgun. Twin receivers either side. Coppins looking underneath, throws complete to Strange. Strange to the 35. He'll step out of bounds down at the 33-yard line. He'll get about a yard shy of the first down, it looks like. But he does stop the clock with 1:38 left to play. 4th down and 1 now for the right. So they do get to save their time out there. And only 1:38 left. 40-27 our score. Warren leading by 13. Poole will remain in the backfield with Coppins. Hawkins comes out as a receiver. Trip receivers wide right. Handoff goes right up the middle to Poole. He's got the 30 to the 28-yard line. Let's see, they're going to stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Once they get the chains set, they'll start the clock
crank
again.
It up.
So here we go. The clock has started. Stuttgart quickly to the line. Coppins taking a long time now. Finally, they get the snap with 1:19 to play. Coppins wanting to throw. Looking Coppins. Throws down to the sideline, complete to Strange, inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 1. The clock will stop with 1:13 left to go. 2nd down and 1. Warren's going to call a timeout here. Let's give our defense a breather again. We'll keep it here. Don't forget, coming up at 10 tonight, the high school scoreboard show. We do it every Friday night. We'll have all the scores from around the state. Warren has one more non-conference game left. They will travel down to Louisiana, Winsboro, Louisiana, take on Franklin Parish, Louisiana. The Warren State. That game will be at 7 o'clock next Friday night. A pregame at 6. Kickoff at 7 from Franklin Parish, Louisiana. 2nd down and 1 for the Riceburgs. 1:13 to play. Warren leading 40-27 at the Lumberjack 19-yard line. Coppins out of the gun. Straight drop. Coppins looking. Warren rushing 3. Throws. It's going to be picked off. Intercepted and returned. It's back to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That is Tayshawn Johnson down the sideline. Johnson is going to take it to the house. Ho-ho!
Mercy. What can you say?
A 95-yard interception, pick and score. Man, oh, man. Lumberjacks rush 3, drop 8 back in cover. Tayshawn Johnson, 95-yard pick and score. Oh, wow. Big play after play by different players.
Yes.
Tonight for the Lumberjacks. And it's 46-27 now. Warren's going to send on the extra point unit. Jose Jacinto will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Sam Hollingsworth. And I think the Warren crowd's finally going to breathe a sigh of relief down there. The snap's down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 47-26, Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in a moment.
Oh, boy. Another flag.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed. South Ark, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years' experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, there was a personal foul flag penalty called after the kick against Stuttgart. It will be assessed on the kickoff. Warren leads at 47-27. 59 seconds remain. A 95-yard pick and score by Tayshawn Johnson. Going to seal the deal here for the Lumberjacks.
He just laid back and waited.
All right, Jacinto will kick from the Stuttgart 45-yard line. Hopefully he'll kick it deep. He does, and if it carries into the end zone, automatic touchback. No chance for a return. Lumberjacks defense will come out and have to stop Stuttgart here for a couple of plays. Stuttgart with one timeout remaining, trailing by 20 points now, 3 scores. And that's, I guess, the biggest lead for the Lumberjacks.
Yes.
They've been up by 2 scores twice or 3 times in the ball game, but Stuttgart wouldn't go away. Stuttgart will get the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line with one timeout remaining and 54 seconds. It was 13-6 at the half, so you can see what this second half has been. It's been mostly the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Both teams scored in the third period, and then they have traded touchdowns on special teams and defense. Done it both ways. All right. Lumberjack defense out there on the field. I think we got a new quarterback. That's Melanchunk. Melanchunk is going to hand it off up the middle. That is to a new running back, number 22. That is Cade Coates. As they'll pick up about 2 yards on the play out to the 22-yard line and stop there. 2nd down and 8. Stuttgart's not going to stop the clock. They're going to go into the huddle, and they'll have to snap it one more time. They pulled all the starters out, David.
Yeah,
for
they
Stuttgart.
have. It's over. No need to
risk anything.
Just
handoff goes up the middle. It's going to be to Matthew Lester for Stuttgart. He's out over the 30, the 35. They're going to try to keep him in bounds at the 38-yard line. As they'll stop, the clock continues to run, and that's going to be your ball game right there. 47-27, the Lumberjacks knock off the number 2 team in the state, the Stuttgart Ricebergs. Kind of get revenge for getting shut out last year. Up there at Stuttgart. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back, wrap this one up for you here from